Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dadisajoke Retro Rocking Gamer. This is the Weekend Report, episode number 15. Good morning, everybody, and this is July 8th, 2023. I hope everybody's doing good. Lots of things have happened last week that we're going to get to, but I just want to cover some housekeeping items. First of all, we have created a forum on dadisajoke.com. I'm going to have the link in the show notes, but I'll tell you what it is also. Let's see here. Forum. So it's at forum.dadisajoke.com. So I've created it to have a sort of an, to be quite honest with you guys, I'm on so many social media and Discord servers and stuff like that, and it's really hard for me to jump around to chat with everybody and whatever. So I created my own forum, not to take away from the forums that we're all happy with, but to create a new forum where we can chat about this stuff. And I keep on saying, join our mutant retro gaming community. Well, I created it. And that's more expense added to my pocket, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, so the forums, it's open to everybody. Let's just, I have no rules in it right now. Let's just have some civil discussion about this stuff because it's, it's fun, and we get to know each other. Let's see here. Also, I just want to let everybody know, I've also created, I probably told this before, but I'm going to say it again. I've created a donations page, which is, we'll tell everybody what that is. I mean, you can go to the top of the, to the header of Dadisajoke and just go to more and you'll see donations. And I have a little description there, and it's at dadisajoke.com/donations. If just because things have gotten a little bit more expensive now, the monthly bill for me is coming out to over $100 a month, especially now that I added the forums. I got rid of some of other, I stopped paying, not stopped paying, but canceled some other stuff that I was doing just to try and keep costs down. But I mean, this is the price of trying to create a website and doing something that I love and keeping everybody informed, which is, part of the fun of doing this, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so yeah, if you want to, throw a couple bucks my way, I would appreciate it, because, YouTube, I'm still not there. Okay, I just want to say something, just to be honest, and upfront, and what's it called? You can see. I forget what the word is right now. Too early in the morning. Yeah, so I've reduced the amount of ads for the website just because when I went to show somebody, actually it was my cousin of mine, my website and on my phone, and the amount of ads that popped up, it's like you could barely scroll through it. It's like, okay, that's it. This is not usable for mobile people, and 80% of the people coming to my website are through mobile devices. So I think there's like 1 or 2 ads most on it. Anyways, as of 3 years now, I've made a total of $36. 3 years, $36, and I can't claim any of it until I hit $100. But please do not don't go, oh, I'll help, Dadisajoke and click on ads. Please don't, because Google knows. They know when people are just clicking for the hell of it to boost somebody, to get, money for people. Please don't do that. Only do it if there's an ad that you're really interested in and you're going to follow through everything, because they follow all that. Other than that, just, go on your merry way. Eventually it will, I'll pass $100 and make it. It's been 3 years. But anyways, that's my point. So if you want to donate and throw a couple bucks my way, perfect. That'll be great. That will help out until everything sort of swells up and the website is so busy that everything's paying for itself. And when we get to that point, I'll let you guys know. Because to be honest, everybody who's watching or listening, you guys are my family. Okay, so let's get to the news. Okay, so one interesting thing, I forgot who forwarded this to me, but there's a company called Sinden, who, guess what? Just released a light gun for LCD TVs. How cool is that? How cool is that? Now you can probably play, is it Time Crisis or those sort of shooting games from the 90s, which were really cool, which were light gun games. And these guys came out with it. Let me read you a little bit what it says. The Sinden light gun is the world's only true modern television-compatible light gun in that it works directly off the television light. It doesn't require any other hardware such as the sensor bars. It does not require constant recalibration and remains perfectly accurate even if you change position or angle. Now you can play Time Crisis. There we go. I was right. House of the Dead, great game. Duck Hunt, of course. And all your favorite light gun games again. So that is finally somebody has done something like that. And to top it all off, Sinden has created a couple of arcade pedals. So just like in Time Crisis, when you press the pedal to duck, they got them. They're a little pricey, but they do. So they have multiple colors. They have them in blue, red, black, and gray. A single light gun is, I'm going to say this in Canadian prices, but you can do the conversion. So the single light gun is $148. The light gun with recoil is $236. Light gun pack 2-pack is $279, and the recoil 2-pack is $453. The pedals are a little bit more expensive, $349 for the single pedal, and the double pack for 2-player is $662. So there you go, folks. Now this is really, really cool. Okay, so next up, this was really huge news, okay? So Atari announces strategic collaboration with Playmaji Inc. They're the people behind the Polymega game console. So they're hooking up with Atari to collaborate and innovate on original hardware and software. So one of the main things that they're going to be doing is let's see here. Excuse me, more coffee I need. Atari will the Atari VCS will support the Polymega app and the Polymega Remix add-on. This effectively provide all the functionality of the Polymega consoles to Atari VCS owners. In addition, a new cartridge module will be developed that will add Atari 2600 and 7800 compatibility to the Polymega console. So they're going to be doing it both ways, which is cool, which is great. Each company helping each other out. The addition of the cartridge module will make the Atari 2600 and 7800 games more accessible to retro enthusiasts and expand the market of Atari's line of collectible game cartridges. Now, also, there has been a lot of speculation of what they're going to be doing. Speculation is speculation, right? So let's see. From what I understand, the adapter that's going to be made for the Atari VCS will not play the games right off the cartridges. What it will do is there will be a Polymega app on the Atari VCS. You launch that, plug in the cartridge, and then it will download all the information off the cartridge. I guess create a ROM image on the VCS, and probably make some fancy looking button or logo or whatever that you click on to launch the game, which I think is pretty cool. Now, prices I've heard ranging from $89 to $150. There's a bunch of speculation on that. So let's wait and see what happens. And there's a lot of people who are not totally excited about this, which is fine. There's some people who are. I think it's just another thing added to the Atari VCS that will make it more exciting and more usable, and have another reason why to buy it. It's another checkbox done for the Atari VCS. It can do this, and now it can play all your favorite cartridges, and which is cool. I mean, for me, it would be awesome because I can take my entire collection, just download it on the VCS, and not have to, go up to the, go up to the Atari 2600 in my son's room, blah, blah, blah. It's all hooked up to the big screen TV. It's all done there. It'll be all 1080p. So it will look great. So if they do a really good job on it, I think it might be, something that we can look forward to, which is very exciting. Let's see here. This partnership is a vote of confidence in Polymega. It expands our audience and adds compatibility support for one of the most important brands in retro gaming. This is Brian Brennell, the Chief Executive Officer of Playmaji. This is an important step in the growth of our platform, and we look forward to working with Atari in the important space of retro innovation. Look at that, man. Look what these companies are doing for us retro nuts. This is really cool. And it's not just for the Atari fans. It's just about for everybody. If you go to Polymega's website, they have the base unit and wireless controller. Then they have different modules that will play different systems. So there's the power module, the EM01 power module set. Polymega module provides infinite expansibility, blah, blah, blah. Tiny package, plugs in, even if you don't have a cartridge. I don't know what I'm saying here. Anyways, you can take a look at their website. But I mean, their units are actually pretty cool. I had no idea these guys existed. Oh, by the way, humongous shout out to the Polymega console fans. Polymega console owners Discord server. I just want to say hi to everybody there. I'd like to thank, where is he? Why can't I find you? Why has all this crappy stuff happened to me now? Okay, it's not working. Anyways, a good friend of mine on what's it called, on the Discord server. Let's disable that. Oh, there we go. Catom1096 introduced me to the gang over at the Polymega owners and fans Discord server. And the welcome that I got was just, it blew my mind. I was not expecting that. Thank you guys for inviting me. And having me on your Discord server. I appreciate it. Let's see here. And yeah, no, this is very exciting. Also, Polymega has a light gun created by the guys I just told you about, was the Sinden guys. So that's very cool. So everybody's working with everybody, and this is very, very exciting news. I mean, it's good to see that the industry is getting together, not fighting each other, but helping each other out. And they got some really cool controllers. They got controllers that look like Sega controllers, Nintendo controllers. Their Ultra Retro controller, I think, looks like the Saturn controller. And then they have a universal one that actually looks like the PlayStation one. So they're doing some really, really cool stuff. I mean, this is really awesome. Yeah, no, this is very exciting to see this. So yeah, check out their website. It's polymega.com and see what they have. Maybe you might be interested. Hmm. Also, let's see here. Also, Atari has released on the Atari VCS a new game called Tournament, which is a space puzzle game, which looks very cool. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up yet. Again, it's, money-wise. I love to do a review on it, but at the same time, it's not my genre, so I don't know how fair I can be with the game. But anyways, there's a brand new game. It looks cool. Check out if you're a VCS owner or and you want to take a look at it, go to the store, check out the video, and make your own decision. It looks really cool. What else do I have to say? So that's pretty cool. So there's quite a few games. Also, indie developers, if you are interested in showing off your stuff, please, I have opened up a section on the forums where you can display your stuff, show off your stuff, have people talk about your stuff. I want to support the indie developer because in my previous life, I was a software QA person. My first job was at ATI Technologies, and I was part of also part of my job was to test video games that supported the ATI graphics chip directly. So I was testing all that and had a lot of fun. A lot of the games that I worked on was MechWarrior 2 back in the day, and there were a few other ones. There was one by I think Ubisoft called Pod, which was a racing game. No, there was some cool stuff. So I understand it, and if you want to show off your stuff, by all means, post it there. Also, my brother works for George Brown College, where they have a sort of a game developers conference where people at the school who are taking game development can show off their stuff. So if you're one of them, by all means, please show your stuff off. Let's get people excited. And also some of us who are greedy about the Atari VCS, we would like to see the game posted, put on the Atari VCS store so we can play it on our Atari VCSs. Anyways, folks, I think that is it. It was big news. Not a lot of news, but big news. Also, I think I'm going to cancel today's live, live stream. It's just that I think I put too much on my plate to, I do this video and then I have to start getting for the live thing. And then, then I start getting anxious because I got a lot of stuff to do at home. So I'm thinking I'm going to pick a different time and date or a day, and we'll go from there. But, and also please let me know if you want to see my live streams, because sometimes, when nobody's there and you're just streaming to yourself, you kind of think like, why am I doing this? Right? Anyway, that's it, folks. Take care. This is the Dadisajoke Weekend Report, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.